All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Chihayafuru, Season 1, Episode 6.
All right.
We're going to start a karate club.
We're going to start a karate club.
Okay.
And Tai Chi's going to be helping her with it.
Yep.
I'm excited. We got to see our boy, Arata. We got to have him, pedaling as fast as he can in a very romantic way, kind of chasing after the train.
Yep.
Not getting to actually speak, but words weren't needed here.
Exactly.
The heart was communicated.
Mm-hmm.
And
she heard you call her name, and that's enough.
That's enough. Yeah.
But oh man, I'm sure that with how dramatic the previous episode was.
Yes.
This journey will not involve any crazy emotions along the way, or it's all smooth sailing from here on out.
Now it's sports and koi and slapping.
That's right.
Slapping them cards.
That's right.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
Yeah. Emotionally very vulnerable. Yes. Yes. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, we're having tatami mats, or?
I think so. Yeah.
Those are big. Oh. Beauty in vain. Oh no. Oh no. New character.
Yep.
She's cosplaying a damsel in distress. She's like, oh, I'm such a maiden. And then meanwhile, she's like, die, die, die. Like,
I sometimes also recite poetry to myself before I get ready to go and shoot a giant bow or whatever.
I get the vibe that she's like, I yearn for romance and poetry. And then she's actually like Genki, like insanely like intense energy. But she's like embarrassed about the like soft like side of things or something. That is a very cold read,
I feel like Chihaya already is kind of the Genki character. Among many other things.
There's not enough space for two, Jacob.
Wait, two Genki characters in the same show.
That's called a comedy, is what that is. And this ain't a comedy.
What?
For damn sure it's not a comedy. We're finally here.
Now who opens the door?
All right, now we do this 6 more times.
Right.
The Empress. One of the major arcana.
Yes.
Yep. Do this again. Yeah, I knew it. Aww. We'll struggle to find one. I'll start this club with you.
I kinda am here because I like you. Bro.
Well, yeah, but it's now mine.
You made this your own a long time ago. Now you just need to realize that.
Ignored.
Deflect, avoid. Huh?
Oh, she's this type of character.
Okay.
Oh.
1年2組上品で華やかなあの方が 100人一生たしなむ相手を嫌だわ。また取られてしまいました。千早様もお強いですよ。
Oh my gosh, an old soul.
Yeah.
この昔の生徒会室を使用してるって宮内先生が。どうしよう、もう部員が集まりすぎて。
Yeah, it's a tape playing, yeah.
Yep.
Amazing.
Nothing casual about this.
Maybe this isn't for me. How did this room get so much bigger all of a sudden?
See, it's a hell of a thing when you clean it up and turn on the lights.
Maybe they're in a different room now.
頭に入れる努力ができていない。
Damn.
正確に覚えられていない。
今日はたまたまだよ。白波会では前半も取れるもん。
白波会でしか練習してないだろう。訪問だと配置が似るから覚えやすいだけだ。俺の配置では手つきも多かった。
Because I put things in all kinds of random places.
バカに負けた隊長はもっとバカだ。
そもそもバカだバカ。
Ears are super attentive.
Are you interested? Yep. Why are you running? Why are you running?
I ran track.
You
will
cannot
not beat
run me. I have Bumbleflex.
Right.
なんで逃げんの？カルタに興味があって来てくれたの？カルタ好き？
No, I like kimonos.
もう。
It's all right.
小倉百人一首は鎌倉時代の歌人藤原のデータが100人の歌人の優れた和歌を
The history nerd,
年
yeah.
代順に一首ずつ選んだもの人であった宇都宮頼綱の今日のベスト
Look at her. She's just like
のきっかけも私は好きです
in one ear, out the other.
What?
装飾的な美しさを持つものが選ばれたのも色紙和歌だったため素晴らしい着眼です男性歌人79人女性歌人21人性の活躍にも私は注目してしまいます歌からは感じることのできない季節感や奥ゆかしさ言葉の美しさマナを響いてくる鮮烈で衝撃的な感動をどう表現していいのや言葉を見つけられずに
Yeah. So
競技カルタは好き
Huh?
着用しないんですか袴
what's
私
that?
は着たことないな
普通は着ないよな。
Oh.
どうして歌遊びは宮廷人のもの十二人へとはいかなくても袴くらいは着る
You should at least wear, yeah.
武道部だって袴なしでは成り立ちませんよやっぱ高いから
着るのが面倒ってのはあるよな。
My niche thing. I thought
Yeah.
would interact with your niche thing, but
代々呉服屋なんで
Oh.
do you
物が
now?
大好きなのに良さを分かってもらいたいのに売れるのは安い浴衣ばかりで
Oh.
大連のカタログのモデルさんも頼めない
Wait.
I've got the perfect set of models for you right here.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a beautiful man. She's a beautiful woman.
ことがない
Yeah.
弓道部の方が良いかもしれません
Y'all just had a gem drop on you, like
Yeah.
from the sky, from
競技カルタ向いてないよ。
The gears have slowly been turning.
すごい本読むね綾瀬さん弓道部の子に聞いてきちゃった大江かなでさんっていうんでかなちゃんだ
Aw.
かなちゃんカルタ好きなんだよね一緒にやろうよ私の好きと綾瀬さんたちの好きは
Yeah.
性質が違いますあんな情緒もへったくれもない競技かなちゃん私も失礼します
Yeah. Stop bothering me.
ね
かなちゃん
You failed the first Persona social link engagement.
exactly.
So now you have to work hard to
You have to wait for a
Rank up.
rainy Wednesday or Friday.
Yeah.
And then
かなちゃん
Ah!
見学だけでも来ない弓道部の練習がありますから大地
やりたくないやつを無理に入れても仕方ないだろ。
あんなにカルタ好きなんだし
昨日も言ったろ。あの子向いてないって。
You guys should more be asking the question that you're so attractive and yet you've not charismatically brought anybody into your karate club, which means
That's
either
a
the
good
problem's
point.
with you or the karate part. And
Yeah.
since you can't see a problem with karate, the problem's with you. Like,
皆さん寄り合いに行ってくるから見せ
All right, trade. We'll be models. You play in our club.
Trade offer.
Yep.
ほろともに哀れと思え山桜
Damn, she's got them memorized too.
花より他に知る人もなし
Yep. And all these people not even giving it a second mind. Walking past all this beauty.
Yep.
Wow. Magnificent. It would look incredible on Chihaya.
Yeah, it would. Like, actually.
Here she is.
It even fits her poem.
Yep.
さん
Uh-huh.
綺麗だね
Uh-huh.
こんなの見るとかなちゃんが着物
There you go, Chihaya. Good.
カルタ部の話ですか
No,
yes.
no.
だってかなちゃんカルタ好きだし私も歌として好きなのちゃんとあるよ
Oh?
ちはやぶる神の
Yeah.
聞かず竜田川からくれないに水くくるとは竜田川が真っ赤に水を絞り染めしてるに書いてあったんだきっとこういう感じ
Oh. She's like, yeah, I guess it could, yeah.
Yeah.
その背景を知ってからです私はこの歌を激しい恋の歌だと思っています
Oh.
恋風景の歌じゃないの二条の妃が入内される前有原の成平と熱烈な恋愛関係にあったの
Whoa.
をご存知ですか
Disappointed.
この歌は宮中に奉られる屏風に添えられたものです入内した二条の妃の依頼だったという説もあります妃のことがずっと忘れられなかったと言われてますから情熱を隠していると
Oh
いうも
my
の
gosh,
私
so
は
he was sending a code out into the...
Mm-hmm.
神の枕言葉で勢いの激しいこと
Beautiful.
水をくぐるという説と絞りのくくりと両方ありますけど新色は離れても秘めずにはいられない恋心かと思いますあの黒で印刷されたカルタでももう深い紅色にしか見えないんじゃないですかすごいすごいすごいすごい
You just taught me a new way to memorize this card.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
100種全部
Every single one.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna buy your kimonos, so you have plenty of time.
Exactly. Won't be distracted. You have her rapt attention.
もともとは万葉集にある読み人知らずの一種が変形されて伝えられたもの
Ah, classic. Thieves.
藤原の定家もそのことは知っていたはずなんですけど仮穂の伊予の苫をあらみ我が衣では梅雨に濡れつつ農作業用の粗末な小屋のことです荒い屋根の下にいるといつの間にか袖が夜露で濡れてしまうそんな農民の労苦を思いやる気持ちを持った一番に持ってきたかったんでしょうね
Dang.
衣替えの時期になるとみんな夏用の衣を干したんです山の緑と
Yeah, so now it's moving through the seasons a little bit as well.
揺れて音を立ててしまう細い竹の葉のように
Not a single customer comes in.
Yeah.
知らなかった
That's so
知
cool.
らなかったあの札の向こうに色も温度もある世界があるなんて秋の風景なのに私何にも知らなかった
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
いつ
Yeah.
も一人で古文の本読んでますけど生まれる時代間違えたよねかなちゃん教えてもっと教えて
You don't have to, replace that with something modern. You can stay in
Right.
that place. She's using her brain.
Mm-hmm.
音としか付き合ってこなかった
Some of the cards that she was taught
意
about.
味でつながることもできるんだ
Whoa.
もう札がいろんな色でここにいるって教えてくれる
Dang.
Yeah.
It's like synesthesia, yeah.
あーくそなんだよ調子上げてんなちはやドリルでもやってんのか
Well, sort of.
And
And
now she doesn't have to run out to get her.
かなちゃん
Ah. Come, be our nerd.
カルタと仲良くなって友達になれってかなちゃんはもう100種と友達だよ強くなるよ条件
Yeah.
があります
Yep. Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
本当にカルタが入ってくれる
Amazing.
あと試合の時は
Fantastic.
全員で袴を着てもらいます
Yes.
持ってない場合は レンタルします。あ、ちょっとダメ。
She's securing 2 more customers at least.
Right, exactly.
カルタ部に入れたがるんですか？
Well.
カルタって別に仲間いらないでしょ？
No, you actually do. There's teams and all this stuff.
とりあえず札の並べ方から。
その前にこの部屋なんとかしませんか？
Yep. It's not very inviting.
Not particularly.
歌遊びは宮廷人のもの。こんな埃っぽい部屋では。やろう。
片付けだけで十分だろう。
掃除用具借りに行こう。
Classic high school situation. They
Yeah.
just shoved everything to the side.
Yep.
あなたとまたカルタがしたい。カルタが楽しいよって。仲間がいるの。
Well, they're 3 now.
Yeah.
じゃあまず札の並べ方から。
This also means that now they can have an actual person read it out rather than just use recordings.
Oh, for sure.
真っ赤な恋の歌なんだ。
All right. Great episode.
Okay.
And a fun way to cleverly have so much of the episode focus on the reading of the actual cards.
Yes.
Now we, as the viewers, are
Getting more of an
slowly
understanding.
getting drip fed the actual
Exactly.
like card stuff to where
Oh yeah. It's like how do I get people to also be karate nerds? Well, you have a character that's a nerd about the poems, and so that
Yeah.
way it's not just a random memory game, you know.
yeah. All right,
We got our first member.
we got our third member, and
Right.
now we have a Karuta nerd who doesn't care about the game,
Right.
but the actual poets and their poetry.
Right.
I love that this is kind of the way they went with this, because I was expecting her to be passionate, but the way in which her passionate kind of nature came out was not with regards to the overall like high volume energy, but more in the high like knowledge side of things.
That obsessive kind of passion.
Right, because when you're trying to get people excited about your passion, one of the things that's really easy to understand in your head is how they would end up falling in love with it.
Right.
You'd be like, oh, no, I see the ways in which you would like this. But actually communicating that, actually marketing that, actually
different.
shilling that, as anybody out there who's an anime fan knows,
Yeah.
it's really hard sometimes to get someone into anime because you know in your head that they would like it, but when you actually try to share your passion for anime,
And
you
fans-
sound like Chihaya.
And fans of this show probably know even more than most anime fans about that particular struggle. You know, cue pro CD video of the, oh, it's about karate. Oh, yeah? Oh, no, don't mind me. Keep telling me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
I
okay.
also watch My Hero Academia.
Oh,
that's
it's
dope.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, passion is something that's very hard to communicate because in a lot of ways you are not communicating the passion, you are communicating your passion.
Right.
And so
that's not going to translate for everybody because they're not going to have the same passions as yours. And then it's just...
So it's not about communicating your passion, it's about listening to their passion.
Right.
And Chihaya eventually did that.
Right. And
asked her questions.
that's also something that I love that we get for Chihaya because that's something that, let's be real, she needed to learn.
She needed to learn that
like,
big
that's,
time.
You know, like, and how long it took as she's just like, in the episode, just like, huh? Like, wait, I can't just run and tackle you and drag you to the club?
Yeah.
That doesn't work. Oh, that usually works.
It's kind of fun because the game itself is super niche. It's also really difficult, I would say, to get good at in thinking about the kinds of combined skills that you need to have. Not just the memory recognition, but the speed, reflexes, and also the... I'll just say the discipline to actually like take these things and like ingrain them into yourself. Memory is a very weird thing. If you don't practice math consistently enough, like you'll just start eventually like losing the ability to do the higher forms of math that you don't regularly practice.
Like when I was like in like college and stuff, I had to make sure that I was taking a math class every quarter. Otherwise, my grades would be terrible when I went back and started it up again. So yeah, with the Kanade's character is so in a lot of ways convenient for the story because we are avoiding we try and get someone into this club and then we say, all right, now here's the thing.
You have to memorize 100 cards.
You have to memorize 100 cards and like be really good at the memorizing of them because then speed comes into play, right?
Yeah.
You know, and also where they're placed and all that stuff, right? Like that is
That's a mountain.
Right. Even if the game itself wasn't a barrier of entry, of people being like, that doesn't sound like a fun game, then when they go into actually being like, all right, now practice this from the ground up and get really good at it because we're already really good, that would be such a hurdle to get like a high schooler to clear.
Oh,
you know, in order to
incredibly hard.
actually join the club and be competitive.
Yeah.
So the fact that she had already memorized all 100 of the poems and like memorized, you know, like
she's the librarian. She
Exactly.
actually knows all this stuff. Now, this is, while you're saying yes, a very convenient thing for the story, it still doesn't change the fact that there won't be another one of her.
Right.
So you can't get the exact same character for the next one.
Exactly.
They're going to have a reason that is not Karuta related necessarily in order to actually then want to play Karuta. Now, it could be someone just has a crush on Chihaya or Taichi and is like,
Sure.
that's enough. You know what?
Yep.
They're cute. So you know what?
Someone has a crush on Chihaya, shows up to the Karate club. Taichi just looks at them and is like, first time.
Yes. They like sit next to each other, clink their green tea glasses, and they're just like, yeah. Good luck, dude. She didn't even notice me.
Right.
Me.
I've known her for years. And
look at this face. Look at this face.
right.
You think you have a chance? No. No.
That would be
Good luck.
yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. I do like the I think it's called synesthesia, but I was really going to like bring this up if the show didn't, was that when she got all excited about, oh, that's so cool that you're telling me all these stories, I was thinking, like, translating for Chihaya, she's like, I don't care at all about the stories, but you just showed me a new way to memorize all the cards.
Yep.
And that's exactly what the show ended up directly calling out. But no, she does actually find the stories engaging. It's that she has so much personal connection to each of the cards that the story reinforces that connection and interest. So that, yes, now when you look at the cards, there is a meaning that transmits some kind of image or emotional connection to it where you go, oh, this one is love. This one is, you know, a mountain spring or something.
Right.
And while all that might be meaningless to us, the audience, the idea from an anime perspective or from a visual medium perspective, giving us something else to look at other than just the cards,
especially
is
when
genius like writing there.
Especially given that we might not be able to read the cards ourselves.
Nope.
And so then it's just like white noise detail, right? It's like, oh, that kanji looks really pretty, I guess, you know, but like that's about it.
Right, but also then the people that we, like you're saying, we then, because we don't know Karuta and we don't know the poems, later on in like season 2 or whatever, we'll be like, the river!
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
We won't be calling out the card's poem name or anything like that.
Yeah, other
we'll
than
be
maybe
like,
the Chihaya one.
We'll be like, deer on the mountain. That's right. Go, Chihaya. Why are you so slow? Come on, it's the deer.
What is this making me think of? Like the. Just the idea.
Because we'll pattern match enough by seeing them pick it
exactly.
when hearing those specific words, and then
that is such a vibe of like you end up shouting something at someone. Like it's almost like it's almost like when anime fans are talking about like arc names, right? And the arc names make no sense to somebody who isn't an anime fan or doesn't, you know, right? It's just like, no, that's just random words.
That's just nonsense. Yeah.
Right. But then you can say these random words.
Yep.
And then they're like, yeah, oh my god.
I got it.
Right, like, you know, there's communication that's happening, but it's like but there isn't actually like language,
No,
you know, right? In like the
none.
traditional sense. And so, yeah,
Not at
the
all.
idea that we could end up getting that with the cards. And that just sounds great. And also that gives me better understanding maybe of how much people could nerd out about Carta if they actually played it.
Right. But then we had the fun, convenient thing that was reminded throughout the episode that, yes, our main two characters here are very hot. So
Yeah.
that means that, Chihaya is literally the model that you need to do the stuff for the catalog. Saves y'all money, sets up a situation where y'all can be customers of the shop. And then Kanade is being like an actual like sales goddess here, being like,
Yeah.
family, guess what I just did? I just secured a free model through leverage. We'll just go with that.
Yep.
And also, eternal customers.
Right. I convinced 2 people to get this rent from us.
Yeah.
Consistently. Yeah. But they could just buy their own potentially.
They don't have that much
Like-
money.
Like I'm imagining that it's probably
We're
one
gonna
of those
string them along.
it's probably one of those things where like after like 3 or 4 rentals you should have just, you know, like bought like the
Well,
thing.
that's the thing, is that it's probably not going to be a short time frame that they're renting them.
Yeah.
It'll be like we're basically
We have it for
buying
like
them.
a weekend, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's the cool, we'll need them here. We'll hold on to them for like a week or so.
Right.
Hand them back in. And then, in 6 months or what have you, we'll do it one more time,
I'm just thinking about like the amount that it costs to like, you know, rent like a
suit.
for like a wedding or
Well,
something.
slash that by like a 10th or slash that to a 10th probably. And that's probably what a kimono rental is.
Sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that was the other thing, is that these weren't necessarily even kimonos. This is
Right,
this is
not
a
the
subset
full
of
thing.
kimono.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
the lighter
The trimmed
ones,
down version. Yeah.
because they need to be able to move also as well.
Right, yeah, doing
So-
it in a full kimono, like that was one of the things when like she's imagining the whole thing and like you know, and Chihaya has like the whatever thing that she's holding by her mouth,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
That is not how
I'm
it's gonna
imagining
look.
them like, you know, positioned over the cards and like you'd knock the entire
Sweat dripping off of them because
Right.
these things are so hot. And
like
it's just like
with those voluminous sleeves, even if you hit the right card, you are going to sweep the entire rest of the cards over to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah,
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
but if you're gonna be playing a game that you're really passionate about, then damn it, have
Dress
that
the part.
aesthetic on point.
get that uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, got our new character, Kanade.
Yeah.
We're cheering for you. Yeah.
And that little teaser at the end, Arata was actually like, you had some cards out.
He's in a room.
Yep.
Potentially play. So the fire is spreading.
Exactly.
Well done, Chihaya. So, yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us, the community there, about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.